أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والقواعد من النساء التي لا يرجون نكاحا فليس عليهن جناح أن يضعن ثيابهن غير متبرجات بزينة وأن يستعففن خير لهن والله سميع عليم. Dear friends, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I recited Surah Noor Ayat number 60. So in this ayat, Allah gives some concession to the old women. So women who are old, so who have no possibility for marriage, for nikah, and because they are too much old, so no one is able to invite them for nikah. So those type of women, they are allowed to take off their additional clothes, not the satar, not the veil, not the, because the woman, every woman, even the oldest woman, she has to hide the whole body. So this is compulsory for her. But the additional clothes, like they have like sheet over their body, and also jalbab or some type of veil, so those type of additional clothes, they are allowed to take off those one, so who are the oldest women. So but they are, if they are interested in decorum, in the decorum of themselves, are interested in their makeup and also having the new and fashionable clothes, the oldest women, then this concession is not for them. So we read this ayat, we will understand more better, inshallah. So Allah said, wal qawaidu. Qawaid is the word which is plural of qaida. And when we are in salah, in praying like salah, so when we sit, sitting is also called qaida. Qaida mean to sit. So it means these women who are the oldest women. So these women they are so much old that no one is in a position to invite for nikah. And they also understand that they are unable to have a nikah because all the menses have been stopped and they are unable to give children, and they are unable to have the sexual desire. And so this way, these type of women, those are called qawaid. Qawaid is the plural, like these oldest women. Minan nisa mean from the woman. So wal qawaidu minan nisa, and the elderly or oldest woman, allati, those one, la yarjuna, who have no trend nikah, towards nikah. So it means who have no desire of nikah. So who are unable, who have no hope of nikah, you can say. Wal qawaida minan nisa'i, and the elderly woman, the oldest woman, allati la yarjuna nikahan, who have no hope of getting married, who have no hope of getting nikah. Falaisa, for these women, Allah said, Falaisa alayhinna, for these women, there is no junahun, sin. There is no sin on them. An yadana, if they can take off their sayabahunna, their clothes, the additional clothes, additional than their hijab. So hijab mean the whole body covering is compulsory, but additional clothes, if they take off those one, so غير متبرجات بزينة. So those are additional clothes which are not to interfere with their decorum, like makeup. So غير متبرجات بزينة. So this is very important, that if some type of clothes which are covering the whole body, they are not allowed to take off those ones. So they have to take those clothes off, so which are additional than hijab. Hijab mean like the whole body covering. So they have to cover the whole body, and additional clothes like the sheet, big sheet, like they have like for to hide their neck and the and and the body. So those are, if they don't want to take that, but those are allowed to take off those one. وَأَنْ يَسْتَعْفِفْنَا, and if they are just to be careful, if they are not to if they save themselves from it, if they are not to do that like this, خَيْرٌ لَهُنَّ, then it is better for them. So it means if this concession they are not to avail, then it will be better. So they should try to be like the normal woman. So that will be more better. Wallahu, and Allah, Samiyun Alim, and Allah is all hearing, Alim, all knowing. So in this ayat, Allah told clearly, وَالْقَوَائِدُ مِنَ النِّسَاءِ الَّتِي لَا يَرْجُونَ نِكَاحًا. So this is the first part where we understand that the elderly woman, the oldest woman who have no hope of getting married. So فَلَيْسَ عَلَيْهِنَّ. This is second part where is the Allah's command coming now. فَلَيْسَ عَلَيْهِنَّ جُنَاحٌ. There is no sin on them. أَنْ يَدَانَ سَيَابَهُنَّ. That they have to take off the additional clothes. غَيْرَ مُتَبَرِّجَاتٍ بِزِينَةٍ. So it is not sin on them if they put aside their outer garments, but they should not show off their beauty. So غَيْرَ مُتَبَرِّجَاتٍ مِنْ بِزِينَةٍ. So but they are not to show off their beauty. وَأَنْ يَسْتَعْفِفْنَا. And if they refrain with modesty, خَيْرٌ لَهُنَّ, it is better for them. Wallahu, and Allah, Samiyun, and Allah is all hearing, Alim, all knowing. So very important message, Allah's message we received in this ayat, that those women who are too old and they feel their menses have been stopped, they are unable to give child, and they are unable to have the sexual desire, and they are unable to feel that someone will like for marriage. So those type of women, so whose sexual desire has been finished, and then for them the whole body covering is compulsory also, but only the additional clothes they are just to wear in addition to having the whole body covering, some additional clothes which they have like sheet or some others, like the veil or some others, so they are allowed to take off those ones. So this is important. So keep in mind this is important, because satar is one thing. Satar mean the body hijab, like whole body hiding or whole body covering. The clothes that hide the whole body, that is compulsory for every woman, even if the woman is oldest also. But the additional clothes, so those are only the oldest women, they are allowed to take them off if they feel, is it because it is allowed for them. Like if they feel the sheet over there, like, or the jalbab or something, so this is like they can take off that, or a sheet, the big sheet, or you can say big dupatta type things, they have to take off that also. So this is allowed. But keep in mind that the woman, especially the other women, they have to look after themselves. So the oldest woman, so this is the command of Allah to take their additional clothes if they want. Additional clothes mean the clothes which are hiding their body in addition to that. So this is very important. So and normally the between the men and the woman, so man is only allowed to take off his all clothes before only his wife, and wife is only allowed to take off clothes before the husband only, not to any other person. So this is Islam. So this way, the oldest woman, they are allowed to take away only the additional clothes, those clothes which are not hiding the body. So clothes hiding the body, they are not allowed to take those off, but additional clothes they are just to take off. This is Allah's command. But here is one other important message, that if those women who are interested or who are fond of makeup and decorum of themselves, even they are the old one, and they want to take the fashionable dress, and they want to take the every time nice and new dress, and they want to take the like this is special type of decorum. So those women, for them, then there is this concession is not for them. So those even those women, if they are oldest, they have to stay like the same other women also. So this is very important to understand. So so this is because Allah wants to protect every woman, so that every woman should be protected from any type of fitna or any type of test and trial or a problem of being sexually being involved in sexual evil. Like this, Allah wants to save everyone like this way. So this is very important. Even if you can see, if I told you, if the woman, the old woman, she likes to have a coloring to the hair, and she like to take the ornaments, the golden ornaments, even ring and ornaments in the legs, feet, or in hands, like and also in the ears. So then these type of women who also try to decorate themselves and with the makeup and with the new clothes and with these type of things, then these women, if they are old, then this concession is not for them. So but Allah said here, if even if a woman who is oldest and she is deserving this concession, but if deserving the concession, but if she is not to avail it, then it will be more better for her and rewardable. Allah said, وَأَن يَسْتَعْفِفْنَا خَيْرٌ لَهُنَّ. So if that woman refrain, and she will have to be careful, and khairun lahunna, that it is better for her, because she is now the concession that was given by Allah, she was deserving, but she is not availing this one because of this part of the ayat, wa an yastafifna. So if she is just to save herself from it and be careful, khairun lahunna, then it is better for her. So this is the blessing, and she will get the rewards from Allah at the day of judgment. This will be more better. Wallahu samiyun alim, and Allah is listening, Allah is all knowing. So, but now you can see from this ayat and from other ayat of Holy Quran, from Surah Noor, Surah Baqarah, Surah Ahzab, and other Holy Quran Surah ayat, even the women, if they understand, the women who are just who young women who are just to move with the men, and just to and they have the English dress also, and they have the dress which is tight, or the someone they have dress which is so much see through, and someone have the dress where the parts of somebody those are naked, even they are young. So they must understand that at the day of judgment they have to be answerable before Allah, and their all of the deeds, wallahu samiyun alim, Allah is listening and Allah has knowledge of all that. So be careful that they have to meet Allah at the day of judgment, where they will be answerable what they are doing here, deviating from the rules regulation of Islam, from the commandments of Allah, from Holy Quran. So they will have to get the consequences of it in the form of punishment at the day of judgment. So this is warning for them also. So be careful, and the parents and the mom and the oldest woman within the family, they have to look after all the children, and especially girls, so that they should have a good veil, and this will be a good thing, because this is the woman who, if she has no proper veil, then she is a source of attraction for the men, and this way men involve in the sexual evils. So this way we have to look after in our Islamic society to make it more better and pure, and this purity and modesty will bring rewards for us in this world, in the form of good income, good life, and blessings of Allah, mercies of Allah, bounties of Allah, and at the day of judgment, with the mercies of Allah, entry to paradise possible. So you have to be careful and look after the family. Allah gave us tawfiq. Ameen.